While editing my video for the scroller box, I had to wait while copying everything on my PC. So I watched Viyaura's last video that was released an hour ago. And I'm not big into labubus. But yeah, I thought the what she did was interesting. When she drew her own little critter, I was catched. I was hooked. Oh gosh, I want it. I do like ugly, cute things. I don't like labubus specifically, but I do like other ugly, cute things. So, in honor of Viyaura, we now have to sculpt her pooble. Which is this little spooky creature. I will insert a screenshot right here so you can see it a bit better. But yeah, let's build a little aluminium foil base and then sculpt her pooble out of air dry clay. Yay! Instead of only using aluminium foil and wire, this time I did add hot glue into the mix. Which worked surprisingly well. I always shy away from deviating from what other people do, so meh. Anyway, when I was done with the armature, I slapped some clay on it and noticed I still made the base a little bit too bulky, especially in the feet area where it broke multiple times. So, our very base had time to dry overnight, and the base layer is rather thin. It did crack on some areas, but that was to be expected. What I want to do now to get more of this shape, the head needs to be bigger. This needs a little bit more wideness, but it's possible that it will come with the arms. And I am going to carve it down slightly and in areas first where I feel it's too lumpy. So basically it's from here on out adding, letting it dry, carving it down until it is the shape I like, then letting it dry completely, sanding it down to smooth it. And I'm debating right now if I wait with adding all the details until I have a base shape that I really like. Yeah, that's my plan of attack right now. So let's go with that. I can't tell you anymore where I saw that, but in a video from someone I saw they used air dry clay and they carved it afterwards, which is something that never occurred to me that it was possible to do that. Because, as I said before, normally when I try something for the first time, I might look up a video or two, but yeah, I follow those quite religiously most of the time, and deviating from it feels like it is not allowed. And I know that is a bigger issue deep inside of me than with anything else, but yeah, so far when I did sculpt something, I always thought I have to sculpt it and be good with it, be done with it. I'm not allowed to carve it down again or sand it down too much. I know it's completely idiotic and dumb, but yeah, there you might notice that I'm mentally not so well as you normally think. I always feel like I'm going against the rules, and that is something I'm still learning. Yes, I'm turning 40, but I'm still learning to go against the rules. So, how do you notice that I'm not really a sculptor? The proportions are wrong. It might not seem that bad on camera, but when I compare those two, she needs to have a bit more either on top or less. And I'm now at the point where I think I am going to carve down the arms again, make the upper body a little bit smaller, and then sculpt the arms new. And then we can finally start with the rest. The other option would be to bulk up the arms a bit, but then I would need to bulk up the head as well, which I might have to do anyway. But I'm not going to bother you with that again. You already saw me do that once. I will skip that. Or, yeah. I will do that now, but I wanted to show you something. Because I was frustrated after I thought that does not look right, I focused on something else first. It's the same figure, but this time it's a crochet doll. Yeah, I just spent the last few days making a crochet version of her. I will post some pictures of her, possibly even before you see the video. I did send Viyaura a message, but unsurprisingly she didn't answer. That if she wants to have this as a pattern, she can get it, and then she can, don't know, sell it, give it away for free. I don't care. I am not going to go in detail about her, because I think it is not my design. I just recreated it, so I can't really decide if I want to throw out the pattern for everyone. So yeah, maybe Viyaura will see this video, so she might reach out to me after all, and either she might distribute the pattern at one point, or she says, put it out there, I don't care. Then I will put it out there. We will see. But I definitely wanted to show her to you, and yeah, I hope I will get the pattern to you somehow, if you are interested in it at all. I was so out of everything in between sculpting this thing. It wasn't even funny anymore. I had a short period where I was very down and everything, and I looked at this lump of clay and was like, nope, I don't even know if I will finish it. But because I already reached out to Viyaura, I was sure that I had to finish it. I'm a week later than I thought now, but anyway. After all of the details were added, I was finally thinking that she might look a bit closer to the original. I added the leaves by just using some cutout pieces originally for fondant. I use them for clay sometimes. It's not as if I'm sculpting all the time. But I bought them to be used with clay, so I used them, smoothed them out a little bit, just to get a basic shape for the leaves and the flowers. And yeah, at that point I was starting to see the vision. Let's put it that way. I made multiple mistakes. First of all, it now took me roughly 2 weeks to get to this point. I was not in the mood in between and skipped 3 or 4 days, I think, but yeah, I'm not getting it as smooth as I wanted, first of all. Second of all, it's not 100% as I would like it, and I wasn't able to do the sculpting of the mouth and everything, so now I will douse some thread in the clay and just drill in some holes and then stick it in there. Because it's, yeah, we have in 3 days I want to definitely post her, so we need to get her the sculpting done today so I can start painting tomorrow. So she will stay a little bit rough. And while I was sanding, I had these pieces fly left, right and center and everywhere, and yeah. Oh yeah, one thing I will do when when she is dry, I will cover her in PVC, in white crafting glue, so everything sticks where it is supposed to stay. Then she gets a layer of primer, and then I'm going to paint her. Yeah, she was more tricky than I thought. I did abandon the idea to use clay on the thread right away. I tried the eyes with just the thread, and yeah, it was splitting all the time and it was quite annoying. So then I just rubbed some glue onto it that it stayed together, and after that was dry, it was a lot easier to be put into the holes. For the little vines that come out of her, I just used wire that I bent into shape, and when that was glued in place, I gave her, I think, 2 layers of crafting glue, 1 layer of primer, and then it was finally time to paint her. Gosh, this girl, she was annoying. But yeah, afterwards, when she was done, I was quite happy with her, or I'm still quite happy with her. And yeah, I hope that when you will see the final result in a moment, you will be quite happy with her as well. And maybe even if Viyaura sees this, what I still don't believe in that she will, but if Viyaura sees it, I hope she likes the 2 versions of her design as well. Anyway, I did use, I think, 3 layers of paint on her, and then I sealed everything in with 2 layers of matte acrylic varnish, in the hopes that it won't rub off again. While I was handling her, the face paint always was rubbing off. I still have a not so pretty patch in the back of her head, but anyway. Okay, let's take a look at the final results. I hope you did enjoy this slightly exhausting journey. Let me know what you think about the 2 versions of Viyaura's design in the comments down below. Thank you for spending time with me today, and we will see us in another video if you like. Have a great time, and until then, bye!